Hello, Cincinnati! That's what Stevie Nicks once yelled in Cleveland, not Cincinnati. Um, at the World Series of Rock in 1979 at the old Cleveland Municipal Stadium. Anyway, she, for a while, didn't know where she was, I reckon. But this is a little different. Talk about going from the profane to the sacred. Um, if you read my previous video or watched my previous video, it was all about prayer, and this is all about prayer too. And I've been sexually kind of active since 14, sexual intercourse at 16 to 52. That's 43, I don't know, 43 years of sexual experience, and then lots of reading. I just pulled out one of my books. This is the G-Spot. And then I read college textbooks, and then Tantra texts, sex, and then another book, Guide to Getting It On, which is a big, huge, fat book, but really funny and really good. And on the spiritual side, the Song of Solomon is just beginning to end. It's about sex, especially with an oral sex with a very older man and a apparently prepubescent girl. They do things a little differently back then. But the main thing I want to do is complete a video that I started. This is a how-to video. It was in an Australian accent originally. I'll just go with the regular accent. Quick word about accents. I'm not offended by anybody doing an American accent. In fact, half of Hollywood and half of stage plays on Broadway and half of TV, half of the soap operas, those are Australians and English people doing American accents. Okay, not half, but I'm not offended by that. I'm pissed off by that, but if they'll work for nothing and everybody else have to pay 5, 10 times as much, then that's the way it goes. But so today's lesson is about, I'll just use a regular voice. That was Reverend Cliblib. But today's message, I got the right way, is about condoms and how to use them and what to use them on. I just had 2 huge porn star bananas somewhere. Where did you go, bananas? Oh, they're in my groin. that was an accident. The bananas are right in my groin. Okay. So obviously, women, you're not going to have this coming at you. You're not going to have to swallow that. Okay? The biggest thing about blowjobs and hand jobs is safety. I got a nasty yeast infection in the groin, fortunately, but it could have very well been thrush that I battle with for years. So the biggest thing is safety. And so I tried that. And you see the perforated sides. There's little tiny indications where to open on this side or the other side. So you open up. I had the right side first. You open up, pull out, and hide this if you're 18. And you look which way to do it. It's very important. This mistake has been made a lot. But how do you know which way to do it? If it rolls down easily like that, you've got it on the right way. But I was experimenting. This is sterile. This is difficult for me. I've never had a homosexual. No, one homosexual wrote me, changed my whole feelings about hitting on females. I'm just stay the fuck away. I don't want any part of making anybody uncomfortable. So no more staring at 35-year-olds. But anyway, the exercise I did was a deep throat exercise to see how that feels, because many people, since this horrible movie in the 70s, think that that's the only way to get somebody off. No, that's the way to ruin your uvula. So here goes. I'll try it. That's it. That's it. So don't even try it. So now you've got a condom and a banana. So the same direction goes. It's lubricated on the inside, so you have to get some kind of lubrication for the outside. And I did have my male lubrication around. You'll just have to bear with me. So it's lubricated from the outside. Okay, so you can use your hand for pressure the same time your mouth is going up and down. Some people might think I do that a little too well, but I learned from a massage therapist like 15 years ago named Andrea. She broke my heart in 3 nights. But she said she played the clarinet and that she was a massage therapist. But on a scale of 1 to 10, she was a 12. And all other people who try to do this technique or just use their mouth, it failed miserably. I'd put them at a 4. So pressure from the hand, pressure from the mouth, simultaneously going up and down. And you can get herpes from somebody who has a herpes sore on the mouth. So you want to look real carefully if you're riding bareback, so to speak. And exchange of fluids, pull out and let her rip on somebody else's bed. So that's it. Oh, another explanation of how I know about. I started reading about sex when I was 11 years old, and the happy hooker. I don't remember her name. Zola Zimbabwe, Zola Ziba, some catchy name. And then I just progressed from there. Everything to porn, which I don't do anymore very often, to university textbooks, as I said earlier. But my personal experiences have been with women, which are very similar to those of men, and I'll get to that in the next video. Thank you.